Hello lads, ladettes and lassies, welcome back to another Akame Good Kill. Last week was the premiere and, well, it was a premiere. Our main guy, our protagonist, what's his name? Tatsumi, I believe I spelled it right. It's only the first episode, it's technically going into the second, but I will get these names right eventually. Hopefully they are spelled correctly. But Tatsumi, he basically is like an adventurer. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna join them, or not join the military. He's like, I'm gonna become an adventurer. I'm gonna get super rich, go back to my village. But I lost my friends, so I'm gonna go see if I can find them. He gets adopted, or actually, he gets scammed. Then he gets adopted by this like rich family. He's having a good time with the rich family. Then boom, Akame comes, kills the rich family, and he finds out that the rich family are actually terrible people that are like, just, they're poor-phobic. Is that the word? Like, they just, like, they hate the poor, and they kill them. They killed his friends. It was pretty terrible. And then like, the daughter of the rich parents, who is all in on this, just starts blabbing about how they screamed, how much she enjoyed it. And our boy Tatsumi, without even a second thought, slashed her in half. Oh. And then he kind of got kidnapped, and he's going to join the Assassins, or aka the Night Raid. How is this going to turn out? I don't know. If you're new to the channel, my name's Josh, and YouTube, copyright, sucks. So, if you want to see the reaction, go down the links below. There's going to be a couple links down there. Choose the one that works best for you. Come back for the discussion, and let's just see how Tatsumi's journey continues. So this episode was kind of split between it was not really getting to know everyone, but it was like a very soft introduction to a majority of the crew, if not everyone. And I'm so sad because I missed one of the names. I think, shoot, I don't know who some of these people are. Okay, I know Leone is the blonde girl that's like, I think she has like wolf paws sometimes. She's like the fox girl, I think. Akame, of course, is the main girl, or the one that's like literally the show's named after. Ballad is the ex-high-ranking soldier in the awesome metal suit, who is also gay, but is like, don't give him the wrong idea yet. So, what is the wrong idea, sir? Mime? Is it Mime? Mime? I think it's Mime. Like from Shield Hero. She's the sniper, I think. I know we saw all of them in like their gear last episode, but can't really remember what exactly everyone had specifically. I'm fairly certain Mime's the sniper. She's the one that just does not like Tatsumi at all, like whatsoever. She just does not care. Oh, Levot, I think. So I'm so sorry about these names. I will get them correct eventually. I just need to hear them be said a little bit more. But Levot is the peeping Tom, I believe. The one that's like, oh, I can't wait to see Leone take her bath. Oh, it's about time she takes her bath. And then she broke his wrist. Or, not broke, sprained his wrist maybe. Maybe he just broke a couple fingers. But, yeah, I missed the boss. Did they give the boss a name? It's just the boss, I believe. And she has a mech arm, which, I'll get to that in a second. But the only one I'm fairly certain I missed, like, I think I said everyone except the girl with the glasses that said, if you don't want to join, we'll have to kill you, because you've already seen her base. So I think she's the only one I missed in her name. I might pick it up next episode if she's in it. I might not. So leave down in the comments how badly did I butcher everyone's names. But the technology within the show continues to make me go, oh, because I didn't think. At first, I thought this show was just pure fantasy in the sense like swords, magic, like Shield Hero. Well, that's more of like, well, that's isekai. It's an isekai fantasy. So I just thought it was going to be like that. Or Goblin Slayer, right? But this seems to be like steampunk kind of, is it League? I don't play League, but in the cinematics, like the cinematic trailers for League of Legends, we see like these different, I don't know if they're time periods or just different places within the unit, or not the unit, but within the world. And they each have like different like, technological advancements. But yeah, no, there's, I think it's a mech arm. I don't think she has an arm under that. I think it's just purely like added from Full Metal Alchemist. I think that's just her new arm, which I didn't. It's pretty advanced. We don't even have that. Well, we don't have that like that. So I wonder if the technology that they have is boosted by magic. Have we seen a magic system? We've seen poison systems within the show. Have we seen a magic system yet? They're teasing at it, I think, with the auras. But yeah, maybe technology is boosted by magic. We saw last episode, like Mime, if I'm correct, she's the sniper. Boss had like this gigantic gun in Akame's flashback. So there are guns within the show. I think in the intro we saw like some person holding a ridiculously oversized spearhead that was shooting a laser out. I don't know what that's about. That's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, so the technology in the show, I'm really liking so far. It makes our guns can. I guess guns can only be for the elite, maybe, because why is everyone still using swords? So I'm gonna assume that because last episode not the princess, shoot, Lady Arya, that's her name. Her guards had semi-automatic rifles, and Akame, of course, being the anime protagonist that she is, just like bounced through those bullets, sliced them in half, killed the guards with her poison blade. I do believe the blade's magic. It's not just poison. I think it's some form of magic. But yeah, teasing the magic system, the auras, like they mentioned it twice this episode. Akame was when she was fishing. Oh man, whoever, like the voice actor for Tatsumi, his moans. I don't know how you describe it. Like his they are amazing. He nails that part. But yeah, when Akame started stripping, oh Tatsumi, what gave you the wrong idea? Like his eyes were open when she dropped her pants. Like he could see in the swimsuit, right? Like does his mind just go like monkey for a minute? Probably. Mine probably would too. But yeah, she mentioned you have to hide your aura in order to not be seen by the tuna, which seems like an advanced skill. It seems like an advanced skill to hunt tuna for. But maybe that's seated in the fact that later on, Ogre couldn't see Tatsumi's aura either. I just kind of thought about that, like, do you need to have something to hide your aura? Or did Akame teach him how to hide his aura, and thus he hid his aura from Ogre? Because at first, I kind of thought, like, oh, he doesn't have an aura, so how do you know about aura? Like, how do you attain one? But I suppose he just was hiding it because Akame taught him how to hide it for fishing. So he used it to hide his aura from normal people. And what does the aura mean? Is it just like your personality, your intentions? We know very little about auras, but I feel like they're going to become very important soon. The Revolutionary Army. So from the first episode, I just got like the night raid with the Robin Hoods, right? They're just kind of like, oh, you know, we just go around, we kill people. We kill terrible people in hopes of making the empire better. But no, they are is employed the right word? They work under the Revolutionary Army, and the Revolutionary Army is what really is hoping they're throw a revolution. They want to make the capital better, and by doing this, they need to kill like the minister, everyone in power that's just dirty. Oh, and there's a lot of people that are dirty. So, yeah, I didn't think that we would get into the Revolutionary Army. So that means there's going to be a war, and that war is going to be dope. The Night Raid, and one thing I really did like about the Night Raid in this episode is that they're not using their job to justify killing. Of course, there's like, yeah, these people deserve to die, but they're not going like, yes, oh my god, yes, these people definitely deserve to die. I want to be the one that killed them. Or like, yeah, I've killed like 50 people. Who cares? Maybe Akame. Well, okay, Akame's different from everyone else, but we'll get into that. But a majority of the people were talking like, oh well, our sins will catch up any day now. Our sins can catch up to us, and that'll be it. So I love that they take it super seriously. They're not using it to justify like, yeah, I'm a killer, but I do it for the right thing. No, they're like, no, nothing changes that we're all murderers here. That's messed up. But there's nothing else can be done. So it's really cool that they decided to give them that kind of morality. Akame, on the other hand, is a little, just slightly different. I don't know if, or like all these murders weigh on everyone else, but I don't know if they specifically weigh on Akame because she was raised as an assassin, and she was sold to the Empire, and that sucks, honestly. But she and her sister were sold to the Empire. They were raised as assassins to kill, and Akame went to go fight the boss, and the boss used her silver tongue. She rolled Persuasion 100 and got Akame to join her side. We did not, though, find out about the sister, and I believe Akame's the older sister? I think she is. So the sister is either dead, unlikely, or is still an assassin, and Akame and her will have to end up fighting. I do know about one character from the show, mostly because of waifu memes, Esdith. Now, I don't know what Esdith's deal is, but I wonder if she and Akame are sisters. I wonder if they're the sisters. Esdith does look older, but that could just be anime. I'm not sure. Or I got them mixed up, and Akame is the younger one and Esdith is the older one. Not sure exactly, but I wonder if Esdith and Akame are related. This could just be me going, I know this important character. I don't know, or they were very vague on the facts of if her sister is dead. And even if they did say that she's dead, it's anime. Same rules from comic books apply to this. If you don't see the death, if you don't see a body, they're probably still alive. And even if you do, resurrection is always a thing. So, yeah, I'm not sure if her sister's still alive or not. That's going to be in the back of my mind. I'm just going to go like, okay, new character? Could this be Akame's sister? No? Alright, that seems to be like the big picture for like within this. I mean, of course, we had the fight against Ogre, Tatsumi versus Ogre. I didn't think he was going to be able to do it. I really thought that he was just going to go. Actually, I thought that when Ogre was going to strike him down, or when he struck down Ogre in like that one move, which was really, that was big brain to get him alone, drop his guard. Like, oh, please, please let me join the army. I need money. Please help me. And then they're like, oh, I should have known. And he starts walking away. Perfect. He took too long trying to stab him. He had his like last words of like, oh, I already tried that. It was a little too sinister in tone. Took a little too long to get his sword out. And Ogre kind of got the idea of like, oh, something's wrong here. But he did get the first strike. He got first blood. And, well, got cocky. He got cocky. And he's like, well, killed him. Now I need to go report. And Ogre's just like, do you think a slash to the gut is really going to take me down? I'm an anime character. They fought a little bit. And for a second, I thought Tatsumi was in big trouble there. Because Ogre has the size advantage, experience. Like, the only thing that's really going for him is the gash in his torso, but it's anime. Those things like don't really matter. It's more of aesthetics. But no, Tatsumi got really angry at him because he was like, oh, after I kill you, I'm gonna go kill the person that hired you, which is the wife of the guy I framed, and I'm just gonna find her. I'm gonna frame all of her friends, have them all tortured in front of her, and then I'm gonna kill her. And Tatsumi's like, no, and cut off his arm. I wish we could have seen the move. Maybe I was writing something down. It looks just like a slash in the sense of like the screen went dark and it was like a slash. I wish we could have seen the move that he did that with. But he just completely cut off Ogre's arms, did the and then there's Ogre's dead. And I don't think anyone saw him, so that means he is clear to go for another mission in the city, because he and Leone, they're the ones that don't have a wanted poster up, which I'm sure that he will get one eventually. I'm not sure when. Or maybe he won't. I don't know. I'm fairly certain he will, though, because if he's going to keep doing these missions, he's going to get, like, they're going to go, like, there's a new assassin. He's probably going to screw one up, too, eventually. But from what I can tell now, moving forward on the series, or at least, like, the next, like, 6-ish episodes, this was the Akame episode, so we spend more time with Akame. She's kind of sweet, a little scary, sweet, you know. She's like, oh, I'm just glad that you didn't. I'm glad that you're not being proud. Also, you're talking about like, oh, I've seen people die because of like they were too proud to admit that they were wounded. I feel like we never see that in media, unless it's like a realistic kind of story. I feel like we don't see people get killed by their wounds. Nice, but I'm glad that she kind of went like, oh, I was only being tough on you because I didn't want you to go in uber confident and die right away. It was tough love, which, that's sweet. And just taking off his shirt, holding him down so Leone can take off his pants, and they examine and like, where are the cuts, where are the cuts, where are the cuts? He's good? Ah, he's good, thank God. But yeah, from what I can tell from the rest of, like, not the rest of the series, but maybe like the next 5-6-ish episodes, he's probably going to spend an episode with each person. So next episode's going to be Mime episode, which, oh boy. I wonder if he's going to win them over. Like, I wonder if he's going to win all of them over. Mime, I would assume, would have been the last one, because she's the one that's, like, the hardest. She's the one that out of the gate's like, no, I don't want this, nobody asked me. Like, get him out of here. So she's going to be the hardest one to pull over. So I wonder if she's going to be, like, a multi-episode, maybe not, like, consecutive. Like, alright, episode 3 is the Mime episode, episode 4 is also the Mime episode. Maybe it's like episode 3 is the Mime episode, we break down, like we crack a wall. And then episode 4 is the Lovat episode, and 6 is the Bulad? Sorry, I'm so sorry. The Bulad episode. But Mime is also within that episode, and she sees like he's not a bad guy, and we start cracking the wall a little bit more. I'm not sure, but I feel like the next few episodes we're gonna spend a little bit with the group, a little bit with everyone, you know, we just like a little sprinkle with everyone. Leone was kind of in this episode, and we also kind of like met her in the first one, so I don't know if we're gonna do an episode on herself. We do not know her tragic anime backstory though, and yeah, I'm interested to see how the relationship between Akame and Tatsumi is gonna go. Feel like there might be a little bit of romantic hints there, but they don't have to go in that direction necessarily. I want to see Tatsumi though get close to her in the sense of like talk to her about her past, because Leone kind of just said that, you're like, oh, let me tell you about her past, and that's like, thanks, but shouldn't she be the one telling me? That's kind of dark, it's kind of personal. So I kind of wonder if he's going to ever address that, hey, Akame, I know about your past, if you ever want to talk. They might go in that direction, they might not, who knows. Well, you lads know. You've maybe watched the series, maybe you're watching alongside me week to week. Mad respect if you do that. But yes, tell me down below, how did you like this episode, this commentary? Tell me how badly I have butchered everyone's names, and see you next week for episode 3. If you like, I need more content from Josh, I need more solo reactions for some reason, check out Gurren Lagann, Darling in the Franxx, Kill la Kill. Okay, Gurren Lagann and Darling in the Franxx, those are over. I watched those series before this one. That's like the arc, the trinity of what I've seen so far. Kill la Kill, I believe, is still being uploaded as of this going up. I think the reaction series should almost be done for Kill la Kill. So you can go binge all of those. If you want to see the rest of Jam, Micaiah, and Anthony, I always say it backwards, Anthony and Micaiah, Jam, then just check out our Gravity Falls reactions, Avatar: Last Airbender, the Korra reactions. There's a ton of stuff on the channel. We're going through all the Disney Plus stuff live as it drops, so like Star Wars Visions, What If, Book of Boba when that comes out, all that stuff being uploaded on the channel. It takes a little bit though because of copyright, but it does get out there. And yeah, lads, I'll see you next week for more Akame ga Kill.